Hi, we've rated the HBits fractional ownership opportunity in Mumbai, which is an office space in Boomerang, Powai, as dash on 10. Hi, this is Raj Shah.
Hi, this is Rishi Dedia. We are from Invest in Pre-Leased. We help you profit from curated pre-lease proposals.
Now, the reason why we are doing it as a dash, because we hope you stay on and continue to watch the entire video. And from this video onwards, we are splitting our video reviews in two parts. The first, which is the tenants, will be available to you on YouTube. And the second part, or the other parts of the review, will be available on our website, which you can still continue to see free or watch free of cost, but in exchange of your mobile number and email ID. With this, so Rishi, what about the tenant?
Tenant in this case is Sitel Group. Sitel was founded in 1985 and one of the largest global providers for end-to-end customer experience and products. So 2021 is what I think Sitel Group was acquired by. Sitel Group acquired Sykes Enterprise in an all-cash transaction of US 2.2 billion. If you go back a little, July 2015, there is a company called Group Acticol, which is a France largest customer relationship management companies. They have acquired Sitel. If you look at the revenues in terms of the Sitel is currently having a $4 billion plus of revenue. They are present in 21 countries and they're catering to clients from 45 different countries. They have a strength of 1,70,000 employees across the globe and they have 108 customer experience centers. So this is all in all a huge setup. If you look at the customer industries or the industries that they provide solutions to, they are BFSI, healthcare, insurance, manufacturing, telecom, technology, media. One more fact that we would want to is Sitel is now branded as Foundever Group, and if you go on Sitel.com, you will see this brand change. So, in case if that happens, don't get worried because they have rebranded themselves and now it is Foundever.com. So that's all in all about Tenant. If you look at that kind of tenant, the profiling is good. We have seen the kind of that they have. So we would want to give 1.5 for this particular tenant in this case. Raj, what's your take on whether this is a standard and whether this company is profitable or not?
It is not a Fortune 500 or a India Fortune 100, so therefore we give it 0 on 0.25 there. In terms of profitability, yes, they are profitable. We've looked at the records for the financial 31st March 2022. We have those reports, and if you're interested in having a look at that, please call us or email us, and we are happy to share details on revenue and their profitability. So therefore, because they are profitable, we give it 0.25 on 0.25. Rishi, what about the tenant industry?
If you look at the tenant industry, they are in, like I mentioned, they are in the customer experience products and solutions. Now, this is actually which is growing leaps and bounds. If you look at the last 2 decades, a lot of companies have outsourced, a lot of MNCs have outsourced all these activities to these specialists where they provide these kind of solutions and they provide end-to-end solutions. Now, what happens? Like what happens in the background is basically they have a specialized team, they have multilingual language support, they have very good tech at their disposal. When we look at this kind of support, a lot of MNCs, a lot of mid-sized corporates, they don't have to spend really in building teams. These guys are very good at talent acquisition, providing the right solution, and they can provide you as and when required. So maybe custom and tailor-made is something that we can look into. So this industry is growing, and definitely I would want to pick Raj your brain with Chat GPT coming in. What is your take as to what will happen to this industry, how this industry is going to shape up?
Yes, you have ChatGPT coming in and all kind of artificial intelligence coming in. So of course, these companies like Sitel or Foundever now will be adopting these technologies to service their customers. So it means upgrading themselves. It could mean a few job losses, but I don't expect Sitel per se or Foundever per se to have an issue in terms of business because they are here for profits, right? So they're going to do whatever is required. If it means cutting back on jobs, maybe so. The other aspect of this is that ChatGPT actually makes certain solutions accessible to all, which means reducing the. Now, the other angle to this is the fact that when a company like Foundever is there, one aspect is that, okay, you have, let's say, 100 clients today, and therefore your cost of operation is XYZ. And with ChatGPT coming in, there may be a few job losses. That could be one option. Second option is their client base actually increases from 100 to 150 because the cost of providing their solutions goes down with something like ChatGPT. So instead of 100 clients, you may have a newer set of clients which can now start affording a company like Founder. We have in agency that we use for certain amount of work, and using ChatGPT has enabled them to provide us better services. For example, instead of 3 people on the team, now we have 2. But I also spoke to the founder and says, the reason why I have this example with me is because I spoke to the agency and he said, no, there are no job losses. We've acquired more customers because my guys have become a little more efficient. So I'm drawing that parallel. And therefore, I think the tenancy outlook continues to be good. And we awarded 0.25 on 0.25, which now takes know your tenant to 1 on 1.25. With that, we come to the conclusion of the first part of our review. And post this, you can find a link in our description. You'll please head over to that link and you'll be able to see the rest of the review, which covers knowing your asset, knowing the transaction details of this particular opportunity, knowing the asset manager, knowing the our views on all these things, and finally our 25 cents. So with that, we look forward to seeing you on the other side of the review. Thank you.